Hey friends, so we're still continuing lesson 6 with color. We're on page 192, editing a color group in the edit colors dialog box. So this is again another way to change color. So we can create groups in swatches panel or in the color guide panel, and then we can edit the swatches together individually or from the swatches panel. We're going to edit them in color groups within the swatches panel using the edit color dialog box. We will apply those versions to create a logo. So we're going to make sure we are absolutely deselected. Make sure nothing is selected. It's so important. And then we're going to click on the swatches panel. And we're going to show this panel. We're going to click on the color group icon to the left of the colors in the color we just saved, which is kind of this orange to blue, and make sure it's all selected. See those little white boxes, and we're going to go to edit color group, which is this color wheel. This opens this box, and we have sort of this kind of color wheel. We've got some of the groups right there. We got some stuff over here. So we're going to take the color group 2 and we're going to rename it to logo 2. Just name it there. So it's been renamed. And this is one way we can rename color groups. It's not a necessity, but it can get kind of confusing once you have all these different steps. So in our color wheel, we're going to drag the largest blue circle, called a marker, in the lower left section of the color wheel, down and to the right just a little bit. The largest marker is the base color of this color group, as we set in the color guide. So it's this big blue right here. And as you see, when I move it, just slightly, everything kind of changes proportionally with it. When we move them away from the center, it increases saturation. Moving them toward decreases. So let's super saturate. Saturated, desaturated, when you're using that marker color. We can drag the adjustment brightness slider, the color wheel, to brighten all the colors at once. So this is the brightness, and this is another way to play around with brightness. So we're going to edit the colors in the group independently to save the colors into a new group. So click the Unlink Harmony button, which is going to be this little lock. That means they're not going to be, anytime we move the marker, it's not going to be all the same. The lines between the color markers, circles, in the center of the color wheel become dotted, indicating we can edit the colors independently, so we can see those dashed lines. So we're going to click on the color mode icon, which is a drop-down box to the right of the HSB values, right there, right in front of my face. And we're going to choose CMYK. And again, we have our CMYK sliders. And we're going to select the lightest orange marker in the color wheel, as shown in the figure. So we're playing around a bit. So we're going to click this color. I'm not going to double click, we're just going to click it singly right there. And we're going to take that C10. We're going to take that M to 50. Take that Y to 100. And key 0. Notice the marker has moved the color wheel, but that's the only one that moves. So the marker is going to move based on this, and that's the big circle one. Everything else is still there. So we're going to click the Save Changes to Color Group button, which is this one right here. As you can see, our color wheel has gotten very different than what it originally was. But this is one way you can change the colors using this sort of wheel thing. And we're just going to click OK. And as you can see, and right there, it changes. So we're going to choose Artboard 4. And we're in editing colors within artwork. So we're going to select all in active artboard, or with our selection tool, click and drag. And then we're going to recolor artwork in the control panel. So in our control panel, right here between Align, Transform, and Style, if you click this, it can help recolor it. This allows you to edit, reassign, and reduce colors. This is what we did a lot of when we were playing around with the image trace. Because when you have a bunch of different colors and you need to re-edit them all, like every time that red, it needs to be a blue, instead of just kind of selecting all of them, this is one way where you can do it. So we're going to hide the color group storage icon right there. So we're going to just kind of get rid of that. And you can go to Edit and Assign. Edit's kind of that color wheel again. Assign is those color bars. So we're going to go to the Edit tab because we're going to work within the color wheel right here. And we're going to link this is pressing because we want to make sure we can edit all the colors independently if we'd like. So if it looks locked like this, we need to make sure it's unlocked with the lines on the outside. And we're going to use the sliders to edit colors. So we're going to click on the Display Color Bars button, which is going to be kind of those 3 bars right there. Looks like some ice cream. So we're going to click on the green color bar right here, and we're going to select it. We're going to change those values C5. We're going to take M10, Y40, and make sure that K is a 0. So it's going to kind of lighten it up. That was the cream. I'm going to hit cancel. I was supposed to edit the cream, which is fine because we just cancel. Edit. Click the center one, and then we're going to make it more of a cream with doing C5, M10, Y40. There we go. So now it looks more like a cream than a gray. And then we're going to select the green now. Now we need that green. And we're going to right click or control click or however, and it's going to bring that menu. We want to go to select shade. And I see it pulls down a dropper, and we're just going to drag change the color just a little bit darker, not too much. If you kind of click outside, it's okay. And we're going to click OK to kind of recolor this artwork. So we're going to look for 2 different color changes. And this came more of a hue, and that came a darker, very subtle, but we can save. So now we're going to assign colors to artwork. So we're going to choose